Well, howdy there, folks. It's me, Coholio. How you doing today? So today, real important news. We're going on a little adventure. Oh yeah, adventure time, baby. So let's just kick this off straight away. So we're down here on the forge, and there's these two doors here. Used to lead to nowhere, but now they lead somewhere. So let's go check it out. Whoa, look at that. Where does it go? I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. Whoa! Oh, it's like, just kidding. I already put glass there. So I made this little spiral staircase down, and yeah. So now we have a little better view of the zoo. Wow, it's pretty crazy. The glowworm idiot zoo. Oh, what? Well, you're not in the zoo. I was like, how'd they hit me from in there? Yeah, just turn around, buddy. Anyway, so we're gonna continue down. I've got this place super lit up. How are you guys spawning in here? All right, this was not part of the adventure plan here, but it is what it is. So we got a new room down here. It's right behind the waterfall. So this is going to be the museum/library. Got a lot of work to do, and basically I just kind of carved out the basic shape, I guess, that I wanted. So yeah, tricked you. Not an adventure video. It's a building video. Yay. Oh. So we're gonna get into it, but I haven't put a ton of thought into it. But I wanted to make something with kind of a unique shape to it, and then I was like, well, we're all the way down here in the middle of the mountain, so might as well have some kind of. So this is basically just like placeholder. But I just went to town with the old pickaxe and just kind of opened this up. So let's take a little walk up top here. It should be almost light outside. So we are going to have an exit here. And it does pop out right into the bottom of our little, I don't know, waterfall pond area. Anyways. So I just had those to keep the jerks out. Obviously it didn't work, but so yeah, that's what we got. We have this here. I know it's amazing. Right now it doesn't look like much, but I have plans, I have visions, I've been seeing things, and we're gonna try to make something cool happen. So I do have some kind of visions of having like a platform up here, and then have some stairs coming down each side, so that, you know, this whole bottom area is usable. I don't know if this is going to be enough space, but we have space to go out each side, and we can also go back too if we need to make this a little bigger. So this is just kind of preliminary size. And I wanted to do something crazy on the ceiling. I don't know what, but I'm definitely going to use some beams and stuff. But I do want to keep some of the natural granite, just so you know, we're down here, and I have some plans on doing glass and stuff here. So it looks cool, like kind of like we're underwater, but I do have some other plans for that as well. Okay, enough talking. Yeah, so I guess we'll figure out the floor first, and once I got that figured out, we'll be back. All right, hang tight, don't go anywhere. All right, just because I needed some kind of visualizer just for myself, we put down some little placeholder blocks here. So this is kind of what I was thinking for the staircase. And at first I was thinking about having it hug the wall and come down. But like I said, I've got plans for the wall, and I don't really want anything up next to it. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. So originally I was kind of thinking about snaking it around, doing one of these to give us a little more room. Maybe. I don't know. It's all part of the process. You guys know how this goes. It's yeah. Plans subject to change. But that's kind of what I was thinking for a little landing up there. Okay, anyways. Back to work. I'm going to clear out the floor, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do with the floor. So I laid out all the polished peridotite. That's what we're going to use as a base, and I think I got my design for the floor down. So I'm going to do a little, I don't know, kind of diamond kind of thing. I don't know. For whatever reason, it reminds me of Jamaica, but we're going to roll with it. So I just got to go through and paste all this down using QP's Chisel mod, Chisel tools, and hopefully I have enough stuff to get it finished. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Of course, one sandstone block short. But anyways, so basically it's a peridotite, a little bit of sandstone, and a little bit of slate. So just kind of simple, little diamond kind of pattern repeating. You know, a little not as busy as the forge floor. I kind of like it. I think on this build I'm going to be trying to do more detail and stuff, but I'm going to start out, and that's going to be the floor. Yeah. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. We are going to incorporate some woods and stuff. As far as my woods, I'm thinking about doing the ebony and bald cypress for the wood to give us some nice contrast, and then I'm going to incorporate some cobblestone as well as just some regular granite rock. And so I kind of have a neat idea for that. I hope will come out, but like I said, I'm going to try to do a lot of detail and stuff in this one. So we'll see how it goes. This might take me a while. Let's get our last piece. This is a huge freaking block. Okay. It's gigantic. Cool. That was the last one I needed. So, bam. Alright, so that's our floor, and I did decide to kind of hug the wall over here. So, I might take out a couple of these blocks here, or bring this over one. We'll see. But I'm going to do like a whole wood staircase, and I think I'm going to chisel the whole thing instead of using blocks. So, like I said, we're going to do some detail on this one, because I do kind of feel like nerding out and just kind of chiseling some stuff up. But so that's our basis for the floor. Hopefully we don't have to expand this place, because I don't have to make more floor. But I think next we're going to work on this wall here, and maybe the ceiling as well. Maybe we'll do the ceiling first and wait till daytime to do the wall. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Built a little scaffolding here so I can work on the ceiling. Like I said, we'll work on this wall when the sun comes out. It's 1:30 in the morning, so I think we'll just have a little fun right now. So just threw down some bald cypress planks, and I'm not going to do anything too crazy to it, but we are going to give it a little bit of flavor. Okay, just a little something like that, I guess. Right, definitely got to make more of these, but I think that looks cool. I'm not going to take them all the way to the end. I want it to be kind of open up here. This is where my landing for the stairs is going to be. And I think we're going to leave some of the granite rock kind of exposed. Just so you know that you're inside of a, inside of a cave, man. We'll do 3 different levels in the end there, just for fun. This is an organic building experience, so we're just going to kind of figure things out as we go. Well, cool. Got that matching up. And down here, I think we're gonna go back to the bald cypress planks. I think. Get that off there. And as this goes, I'm gonna have to go grab a little more materials and whatnot, but. We'll use up what we can get, and we won't throw a fit. Yeah. Okay. So I kind of designed this with like a step down going back. So maybe we'll do a row of bald cypress, and then we'll do another row of ebony logs there at the end. Sure, why not? Like I said, I don't really have a plan. We're just kind of freestyling this and seeing how it goes. I just got a few ideas and a dream. That's it. Sure, I like it. See what that looks like from down here. So far, so good. And we're coming together. So I think just to add some depth, we're just going to do slabs there. And we're going to have this little one beam hanging down right there. Or the quarter log or whatever. Alright, it's coming together. And I am going to, like I said, I'm going to come back and throw some beams and stuff in here. But now that it's light outside, I think we're going to go gather some materials. Yeah. Oh, this is going to look so cool with the glass and stuff there. Alright, can't wait to do that. So once we, dang it. Once we get the ceiling finish up, we'll come out and I'm going to glass out the front, and then I've got an idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not, or if it's going to look stupid or whatever. But yeah, we'll figure that out after we put the glass up. So now the fun begins, I guess. I'm gonna start knocking out some of these and putting our glass blocks in. So this is going to let plenty of sunshine through. And I'll probably just turn these straight clear. Actually, let's do that now. Bam. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty cool little illusion here. Okay, can go down one more. Don't break them out. Okay, I may have to come back and kind of fill in some of this water so it's not flowing and stuff. Okay, that's weird. How come none of the water flowed in? Right, I'm not going to think about that too hard. Frick. So we're just going to go ahead and knock out as many of these as we can. Oh, now it's coming in. Okay, I know why I did that, because I actually, before I started the video, I actually mined out a bunch of like dirt and stuff that was in the way. Yeah, that's pretty killer. I like that. That looks freaking awesome. So I think eventually we will come back and do some sand and stuff, get rid of the gravel. I hate the way the muddy gravel and stuff looks. Would like to keep these little plants, so yeah, maybe we'll do some calico sand, or some chaos sand, make it look cool. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think I can add all the sea, all the tide pool stuff in here, because even though I'm pretty sure this is all fresh water. I think I made that whole up top pool with seawater, salt water, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, no, I definitely didn't replace all this water with salt water, so this is all fresh water here. Now the next update, might be able to have some cool fish and stuff in here, but that's neither here nor there, because it also did say that smaller lakes and stuff weren't going to have fish and stuff in them anymore, and this one definitely doesn't. So to begin with, now for the next step, we're going to have to grab some magical granite rocks from the Quarry mod. Just good old regular old rock, just like the walls and everything. Don't know how many of these I'm going to need. Sure, 20 sounds good. And I actually had a couple of quartz too, just like regular old quartz rocks. And I think we might have to kind of implement those. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So I have an idea, and I'm not sure how it's going to play out, but yeah, we're just going to go for it. So I'm going to start off by shaving this down a bunch. Okay, and here we go. We'll take out a few of them's. Okay, so I hope you guys kind of smell my vision a little bit. You know, you're picking up what I'm putting down here. I'm never good at like random stuff, but I'm trying to create like a busted out kind of rock kind of looking thing. Like this was actually something that somebody like hand, you know, sledgehammered out the stuff. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe, but I'm going to kind of do this randomly. I'm not good at doing random stuff, but I'm trying. I'm working at it, trying to get better. But we're just gonna go ahead and go around the whole thing and try to, you know, just make it all craggly and kind of crazy, and just randomly kind of cover some of the glass and do some of that. But this is gonna take a long time. And I doubt you guys want to see a time lapse of the whole thing. So I'm just going to tweak out for a little bit, get on the grind, and yeah, basically do that for all the glass that's here, and kind of make basically like a little frame around the glass, just with granite rock, so it kind of blends in. But okay, so I'm gonna get to it, and we're gonna come back when I'm done, and we'll check it out. But yeah, I think that's going to look cool. So I kind of an idea I had in my head, and I wanted to give it a shot and see how it came out. So far, so good. I'm digging it. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to get back to work, and we'll check out what I come up with when I'm done. So I got to admit, I am having a blast doing this. It's all completely random. Sometimes I just hold down the button and just go to town. But here we are. So I'm gonna kind of get it up to the level where I gotta make the landing for the staircase. And I'm even thinking about kind of figuring out how to make some like little columns like this. But yeah, I'm just kicking back, and sipping on a beer, eating some spicy almonds, and just enjoying life right now. So I hope you guys are too. But yeah, this is, like I said, I'm really enjoying this. This is turning into another zoo too, because we got all the little boathorns hanging out there. They can't touch me, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm just going to town, just trying to make some varied things. And like I said, so far it's coming out really good. It's coming out really good. And like I said, I'm having a good time doing this. Getting back into the creativity aspect, which I have to say is probably my favorite aspect of Vintage Story. So I'm trying to kind of look at it from all angles, do a little bit here, a little bit there. You know, just making some random jaggedness. And like I said, it's real fun. I think when this is all done and it's all kitted out, got all my cool goodies and all the walls are done and everything, and I think it's gonna be really, really sweet. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep at it. I'm just chilling, just having a good old Saturday night here, chiseling away. I love it. I have thought about throwing maybe a little bit just some little dots of like peridotite and sandstone in here, just every once in a while, just throwing like some little dots in. But I don't know, just to kind of go with our color scheme here. But you know, I kind of like just the granite. It's working out. And to do the overhanging stuff, you know, I'll just throw down something like that and that and that, and then you know, pretty much just take away the majority of it, and I kind of just work my way down from there. Okay, I don't want that. I want a lot of the window to show. I don't want too much overhang on it. Then you just go down to the next size and start whittling it down. You do got to be careful. It's easy to hit the window. I maybe shouldn't have solided or you know, hit the windows first. But that's okay. I'm working around. Every time I do hit one, I just go ahead and put the glass right back. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's just kind of relaxing. Just having a good time. Just kind of kick back. Just take out a couple random ones here and there. Then you just move down to the next size. Start kind of whittling that back. And I'll try to focus on one area at a time. Get that basic shape going. I'm trying to kind of vary all aspects of it. You know, I mean, technically there is a line right here, but you know, we're kind of dipping into it here and there. And sometimes you'll, you know, just put one back, just for fun. Try to hit it from all angles. You know, so I'm taking out some from the back, some from the bottom, some from this side. Yeah, this is when Vintage Story really starts to shine right here. I don't know, at least for me. I definitely, the more I get into the chiseling aspect and stuff, the more I start having a lot of fun. Anyways, so I'm gonna keep at it, and I'm gonna finish up the lower section here, and then I'll come back and we'll start to work on the staircase, and then I'll figure out how we're gonna go up, but I do want to continue this up all the way to the top. But I want to integrate it some way into the staircase thing. So we'll just have to figure that out. Look at this! Look at this idiot. He's stuck. What are you doing? You doing the running man? Oh, not stuck anymore. All right. Anyways. So here's where we're at with the randomness. I think it's starting to look pretty good. I just didn't realize that I didn't do anything on this side, so I need to do a little more randomness. But I think it's time to... What the hell? Anyways, the game's been acting weird today. Not my fault, I swear. Alright, so we need to make the landing platform here. So I think we're going to do that with some ebony. But I have a plan for this as well. So this little platform is going to come out two. Something like that, I think. Maybe we'll go a little farther. I don't know. We can change that later, because I still got to build the whole staircase and everything. But I wanted to get this kind of fleshed out before I start going up. And of course, we're going to do some more chiseling. So that's my thing now. That's all I do. All I do is chisel. So I wanted to get this squared away, because I'm actually going to add in some more granite rock and kind of make this flow up to here, like it's kind of holding it up. Like it's built in. Yeah, needless to say, this is taking a long time. But like I said, I'm having a good time with it, so I don't mind putting in the hours. Okay. So I think for general landing, we can add on to that if we need to. Yeah, I think it kind of brings everything together a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to get back at it. Like I said, I'm going to add some granite rock in and kind of finish off the randomness here. And kind of bring it up onto here and throw some around there and here, and we'll figure it out. I'll probably take some more out around here and just follow it up so it's all completely randoed, and then probably even all the way up to the ceiling. So it's gonna eat up a bunch more time, but it's okay, man. Sometimes I look at parts and I'm like, oh, that ain't random enough. Yeah, a little better. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of stuff that I notice. I'm like, no, a little too square. And I did throw in those two quartz blocks that I had. I just kind of put them there and there and kind of chiseled them out. I think that looks kind of cool. Little white specks in there. And we can actually, if we add in some chalk, some polished chalk or something, we can throw it in and kind of recreate that look. But I kind of like it just randomly being in that one little spot, I think. Yeah, feeling random. We keep doing random things. Just like that. And that. And that. And that. Okay. I'm gonna chill out now. Yeah, got some cool little stuff's going on here. Little, So if I want a little bit of that coming that way. Okay, cool. I like that better. It feels like it's a little more connected there. It's a disease, man. It really is. I'm addicted to the chisel. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stop. I'm going to get back to it. I don't know what's going on here, but things are being a little funky. A little funky monkey. We're gonna have to go out here and figure them out. Okay. Alright, figured out. No, just some of the stones keep popping off for no frickin' reason. I don't know. There probably is a reason. I'm not smart enough to figure it out. So therefore, it's basically magic to me. Witchcraft. Bulletproof glass, buddy. Yep, that's tough. Tough. I like it. Yeah, definitely random. Alright, I gotta go out there and fix that one. Once again, bugging the crap out of me. Okay, much better. Right, let's quit doing that. Oi. Okay, that's a little better. So I think I'm going to make the landing a little bit bigger. And I don't know. We might fancy that up a little bit. But I got to figure out the stairs coming down now. And then we can continue on with the random craziness afterwards. Yeah. Well, alrighty. Let's try to figure out these stairs. How they're going to work. And I think I'm just going to bring them down to here, and then down to here. Let's see how this works. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and chisel them out. It's going to be interesting because I don't want them. I want them to be all connected. I don't want them to be floating at all. And I'm going to put some supports and stuff in so they kind of look right, I guess. That way and that way. There we go. change direction here. Do one of these. Regular old stairmaster here. All right. No. You know, sometimes it's stuff like this where you're like, oh yeah, that's gonna be easy. You're trying to get everything to line up, and it's not easy. It's not easy being cheesy. All right. Oh, your boy didn't even think of that. Oh, come on, stupid. Alright, that's not gonna work. Okay, redo. Oh, man. So the solution here, we're going to be modifying the roof. Works like a charm. There we go. You know? Sometimes you just gotta make stuff fit. Now we have broken it again. Alright, so get rid of that. Get rid of that. We're going to add a little flavor over here. There we go. It's perfect. It's great. It's exactly how I planned it. That works. I like it. It's kind of goofy. I was kind of thinking of like making some sort of rails or something on it, but then I was like, nah. Because then we'd have to make rails out of a block on the side. I don't know. I could do it, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Honestly, folks. Okay. That does open us up a little bit, so we can actually take out this guy here. Way too much crap in my inventory. Bam. Okay, so now I just got to do that same thing on the other side. You know, sometimes I just launch into absolute unhinged behavior. This is one of those times. I'm like, you know what? These stairs are a little too basic. They need to be a lot cooler than they are. And then I'm here, you know, an hour later. Just thinking like what? What is my problem? What was I thinking? you know what? Here we are. There's no turning back. I already started, so we got to finish it now. Yeah. It looks pretty cool. I've got to admit, I really like it. But I got a bunch more work to do. I still got that whole other side to do. So I started out like by, you know, doing like one of these. And be like, yeah, I'll make it a little more interesting. And I was like, but what if they added a little contrast to it? So here we are. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get into the details on this one a little bit. Already have multiple hours into it, multiple days, so you know, I just keep rolling with it. That's what I'm gonna do. Uh-oh. What? Well, that was weird. Did y'all see that? My chisel broke. And I hit X to take the hammer out, and the chisel came back for like a couple more pieces, and then broke again. So that was kind of cool. Got a little bonus action out of it. All right, back on the grind. All right, folks, officially lost my mind. Just go ahead and send me to the funny farm. Lock me up, put me in a straitjacket, because this is what we're doing. So I finished up the top, and definitely looks like coral. So yeah, kind of unintentionally, but it does look like coral, and I really like it. So that's gonna be our window frames right there. I did get the stairs finished up. So this is where we're at right now. Yeah. My projects. They always turn out like this. But anyways, so we're gonna do some more work here. I think I might work on the chimney or the fireplace and everything. And yeah, so I'm gonna put a double set of 3 tall doors here. So beep beep, be able to open that. And I think I'm gonna keep a lot of this just natural rock, just kind of as is. I might mess around with it and do some stuff like this to it, but I'm kind of digging that. And then down here, I want to make some sort of chair, and then have like my bookshelves and stuff. Kind of maybe in this area, have some scroll racks and stuff, and then out here we're gonna have all the cool stuff. Maybe make some tables and stuff, but we'll see. I definitely need more lighting down here too, because yeah, it's been kind of rough. But I did have a lot of fun, kind of putting all this together, just chiseling away. So it is a new day. Yeah, this video's probably taking like a week to get out. I'm putting in like an hour here and there, kind of when I have some free time. So, but just want to say thank you. I appreciate everybody for always stopping by and checking out the videos, and you know, leaving some thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm glad you're here to enjoy this crazy game with me. Yeah, okay. Alright, enough blabbering. We're going to finish out the next step and go from there. Didn't really expect this one to be this long, but we're going to have to split it up into 2 parts. So thanks for joining me for part 1. Part 2 is already recorded and everything. I just got to edit it up, so it shouldn't be that long before part 2 of this little crazy build is out. And can't wait for you guys to see that, because I'm really proud of this one. I think it came out really cool, and I think you guys will really like it when it's all said and done and everything's all put together. So thanks for joining me. You guys have a great day, and I will see you in part 2 of the library slash museum build. So we'll see you guys then. All right. Have a fantastic day. Bye.